Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics, but there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Illinois' offense will get the first swing of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
Gets it out fast. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They go to the draw. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's a first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Gets away. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Movement here from the tight end. The give to the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Illinois right back to the line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Off play action. Complete downfield. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Throws toward the end zone. And that pass intercepted.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He makes a catch. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Illinois lining up quickly. Comes out throwing on first down. And they can't make the connection. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. He makes the connection.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's James. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Minnesota looked less like a pack of Gophers and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Huntington Bank Stadium. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Looking for room. It's James. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Going to take a shot at this DB. Reels it in down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Washington, 0.
And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
First down for the offense.
Zings it complete to the right.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Release to the back. Makes the catch. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Washington has a lot of things working. Set up with another first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Tempo in overdrive. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the offense. Looking for space. It's Tolzien. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Throws to the wideout. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got it behind the line. It's James. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Illinois right back to the line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Slings it. Catch in the middle. It's James. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Illinois! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Quick strike complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Unloads it left. And wings it incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. On the run, it's James. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Illini. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Air Force rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Falcon Stadium. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They feed him again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Washington sends out the punt team. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using the quick game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Second down coming up. Gonna run it. It's James. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Illini!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Illinois 31, Washington 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 28. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And when you run that screen, it takes a lot more time to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's picked off. Touchdown, Illinois! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Washington right back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. Finds his man.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
On second down, looking to throw. Got his man quickly. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it! Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6.
Washington, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He turns that loose down the right side.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? On second down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 14 to Cal. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the give off the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. At the 45 on his way. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Illini! And the pummeling has started. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He wants to throw it again. He fires a bullet to the right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the return, it's James. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. 4 wideouts set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sexton. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Arnold. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Using the quick game. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Third down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Trying to pound it in. Good, solid tackle. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And this one splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Setting up the screen. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. He wants to throw here on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quickly complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Huskies are flying down the field. Looking to throw it again. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He looks that one in nicely. Stopped after making the catch. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas State is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 32 to South Alabama. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And that is no good. And this will stay a 3-score game in 24.
Illinois 48, Washington 24.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. It's caught. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires left. A strike downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Washington coming to the line with another first down. He wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Here comes the two-point try. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the two and cut this to a two-possession game. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese.